Hello everybody, Pinstripe here from the Lardcore team and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be spending some time in the new noisy inventions that HQ have just come up with in order to win the war. That's right, it's time to take a look at the vehicles in Hogs of War Lardcore. For those who may not be aware, Hogs of War contains two types of vehicles, stationary and drivable. Of the 6 readily available vehicles, only 2 of these cannot be physically moved forwards or backwards, only rotated the full 360 degrees on the spot. I am of course talking about the pillbox and artillery. The pillbox comes equipped with a heavy machine gun and flamethrower and is actually the most common metal monster you'll be seeing in Hogs. Usually offering up to 100 HP's worth of armor, the pillbox is a handy piece of kit that can be found throughout the single player campaign on the likes of mission 7, 13, 19, 22, 23 and 25. The artillery on the other hand provides up to 200 HP's worth of armor and offers a variety of different types of shells. Now in Lardcore, the overall design of the pillbox and artillery intends to remain roughly the same, but with a significant increase in additional details applied to those vehicles in order to help give more context to the mechanisms of how they work and how exactly the pigs get inside them and operate them. In the original Hogs of War, the likes of the tank and aqua tank were placed on the back burner, with the tank only appearing in one of the single player missions, while the aqua tank was relegated entirely to the generated maps of multiplayer. It's a shame because tactically they offer a lot to you as the player. Both vehicles by default offer up to 150 HP's worth of armor and allow you to traverse across the battlefield with ease, with the added benefit to the aqua tank of being able to traverse across water without taking any damage. Now design-wise, these tanks weren't particularly stylish, unique perhaps, but they didn't exactly stand out. In Lardcore we intend to change that, as the first design of our tank takes big inspiration from the time period the game is set in. The British Mark V tank certainly comes to mind here. Elsewhere, our aqua tank design distinguishes itself as a boat-going vessel, even having a little anchor and propeller on the back for that added detail. And last but not least, we come to the Duck and the Truck. These two vehicles can only be found on the likes of Mission 15 and 19 respectively, acting as a means to transport your own pigs around the battlefield at high speed. The Duck is effectively the equivalent of the aqua tank, allowing the player to move across water once again without taking damage. Both of these vehicles offer up no weaponry, instead they can provide the player with between 150 to 200 HP's worth of armor. The key thing to note about all of these metal monsters that we've discussed in this video is that in Lardcore we want to increase their inclusion in the game as much as possible, particularly those that barely saw any action in the original game. As a team, we understand how fun it is to use these vehicles in Hogs, especially when they provide you with a new strategy and method of attack that you couldn't necessarily do before. Okay then chaps, let's put you to the test. If you could add any of these vehicles to any existing map or mission, what would it be and why? Could be that you might want to see more of a certain type of vehicle, or perhaps it may offer up more strategy when it comes to gameplay. Any and all thoughts are welcome in the comments below. Don't forget to check out our Lardcore social links to stay fully up to date with all our development posts, the likes of which you can find in the description, and in the meantime, it's bye for now.